Okay, so there's a brand new Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker TV spot with new footage. I wanted to do a little quick breakdown with you guys and discuss what's in this, all these new clips and the new footage. There's also, I think, an Entertainment Tonight article that has some new stuff in it too, images and stuff like that. Not anything really story related, but for this video, though, I want to give everybody a warning. We may go into some spoilers because there have been leaks that have come out. Now, the authenticity of the leaks has not been confirmed yet, but it definitely seems like they could be real, or at least some of the leaks are in the film. So, just giving you a warning here. I am still speculating. Nothing is 100% like legit, but it's been a big discussion for the past few months about these things being real. So, just giving you a warning on that. I'm not going to go into anything like the end. I don't think I need to, but we'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes. Giving you a warning there. All right, let's go ahead and break down this footage. So we're gonna start right here with the 3PO monologue.
All this time.
What are you doing there?
You know, and he's talking about what we've done all this time. So he's reminiscing on everything that's happened since he can remember, which would be after episode 3, because his memory got wiped in episode 3. So I'm guessing that means memories of Master Luke and Leia and all that. And again, this was already in the trailer, the last portion of this. You know, with 3PO saying this line right here.
3PO?
You'll see.
Taking one last look, sir.
You know, at my friends, right? And that, I think that's, I said it before, that's emotional manipulation for the audience, for us to think he's going to die or whatever. You know, the rumors that he gets his memory wiped again, but I'm not sure. There's also a rumor that he gets his memory back. So it's one of those things where they're using that line for promotional purposes. Like, this is the last time we're going to see our friends, and our friends would be Rey and Poe and Finn, and you know, it's like the big goodbye for this cast, even though a lot of people are pretty sure that this is not the end of this cast. We're going to see them again, whether it be on Disney Plus, whether it be in future movies. This is not the end of this cast. I really don't think so. Let's keep going here. You know, the Millennium Falcon coming out of hyperspace, probably going to that sand planet that we see where Rey did that big backflip. That's probably the same thing.
Confronting fear.
Now, I love that shot here. It's Rey looking at the Vader, the charred remains of the Vader helmet, you know, ominous and cool, you know, and it fits with that monologue of Luke Skywalker saying, the narration of him saying, you know, confronting fear. Let's take a look at that real quick. I'll show you all again.
Confronting fear.
You know, I just love that. And then there's, of course, them going to the big rave or whatever in the middle of the film, on that same planet, you know. We've seen that shot before. Now, this is interesting. We've got some badass looking equipment here from the stormtroopers.
Destiny of the Jedi.
And there's just a big battle here. Rey's taking them on. You know, I'm not sure why they're running. I guess the First Order found them, but this is probably going to be the scene in the movie where we have Rey, Finn, and Poe working together.
Your destiny.
Now, that's a great shot right there. I want to go into that real quick. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, go.
Your destiny.
All right, see that's a great shot. So she's walking, you know, along, and there's like a fire back there. That tells me that that's that same town that we saw them like looking over the sand dunes, like, you know, that the hills or whatever, where we see Rey and Poe and Finn and all them and Chewie. That's the same town. It looks like maybe the First Order attacked. But what I think is going on here actually is, I think this is a Force link. I think that they're doing that Force Skype thing that everybody talks about from Last Jedi, and she is seeing him, and I think he might be on his ship. He might just be chilling on his ship. Then they initiate a Force connection, and that's why you see here, it cuts to that. Now, it could, of course, be two separate shots from two different parts of the movie, but it is a clear shot, too, of Kylo Ren's mask that has been rebuilt. You see the red lines there. I love that look, by the way, that rebuilt mask. I think it looks great. You know, and then this shot is incredible. So this is a shot that's going to be, I think, at the end of Act 2, when they try to go into the Falcon to save Chewie. And I think they go there also to grab the dagger, but I don't really remember what the spoilers. So they may already have the dagger. I don't remember, but I know that they escape. And there's in the spoilers, it said that Rey escapes in the Falcon. This appears to be how she gets on the Falcon, which is she actually leaps from the ship through the protective grid there into space. No, look at that. See, she jumps. That's a great scene right there. She jumps onto the ship, and of course we've seen Leia do something similar, but I can believe this distance a lot more realistically than I could what happened to Leia. Honestly, that scene in Last Jedi, I was not a big fan of it, to be honest with you, but this is a bit more believable because it's right there. It's not like the ship is too far out.
We're all in it.
There's some shots there of what presumably is the final battle, the Imperial Star Destroyers that Palpatine's been supposedly hiding. There's a bunch of them there, and we have the space horses or whatever they're called. Rey confronting Palpatine on the big throne. I mean, if you haven't figured out that's Palpatine by now, like, it's not even a spoiler, dude. Everybody knows by now Palpatine's in this thing, and that's him on the throne. I mean, Kylo Ren does not sit on those kinds of thrones, man. It's just not his style. Speaking of Kylo, then here we have them battling. I don't think this is a shot from the fight with Palpatine. I don't think so. I think it's a shot from the fight with Kylo Ren. And she's got that serious look on her face, even though if you look at her face, I can't take her seriously. I'm sorry, but I can, rawr. But it's probably better in motion because I paused it at a funny frame. That's why. It's not like she's a bad actress. Daisy Ridley's actually a pretty good actress. Too bad the material they gave her isn't that great.
The end. Star Wars.
Till the end. Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. So, I mean, that's my little breakdown right there. There's not too much to say, except there's nothing too new, but there is some cool stuff. Also, the Entertainment Weekly pictures showed Rey training with that little droid that Luke trained with in A New Hope, and that we saw the younglings train with in Episode 2. She's training with that. So, again, that was also part of the leaks, that she's training with that droid. I forget which leak it was. It was a while back. So that's all confirmed. So there's a lot of leaks coming out for this film, and they look to be real. I mean, the majority of them seem to be real, even though the end of the movie is still a bit sketch. We don't know what the big finale is. I mean, we've been told, but is there more to it than that? It seems like there's something they're leaving out. But, again, we'll find out in less than a month. Actually, it's a month away from today. It comes out on the 19th of December. Even though it says December 20th, it's actually the 19th. So you can go see it that Thursday night or whatever in most places. And, of course, some of the foreign people are going to get the movie a day early. So Australians are going to have spoilers all over the place for this thing on the 18th. So be ready. Anyways, that's it, folks. Thanks again for watching. Again, I'm not too excited for this movie still, but this was the best, in my opinion. This is the best edited and most interesting trailer TV spot they've put out yet. In my opinion, it's the most interesting one. We'll see where it goes. Again, let's hope it actually turns out to be a good movie. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you all soon.